So hello everyone, myself Advocate Gautam Harshwal working at LEXIS and Company Law Firm as a junior associate. Today in this video we will be discussing a very different topic from the legal and from the political aspect as well. The name of the topic is law and union budget. Okay, we will not be discussing any difference, but we will be discussing both the topics. So when you hear the word budget, budget is it's basically is not a single document. It is a list of 13 documents. Okay, budget is not a single document file or something else. It is consisted of 13 documents, and three of them are given in the constitution in itself. Okay, India is a nation that that is a union of states, we all know, and hence our budget is known as union budget. Okay, the reason being it is called union budget. You might have so many times what is union budget, why we call it union budget, why not we call it only budget or Indian budget. So since India is a state, India is a nation that is union of states or consisted of union of states, that's why we call it as a union budget, because it will be implemented on all the states, all over India. That is the first region. And second, sorry, interestingly, our constitution basically does not specifically use the word budget. Okay, it provides for laying before parliament a statement which mentions the estimated income and expenses for the financial year. In our constitution you will not find, if you are from a legal background, you will not find in the bare act of constitution of India, you will not find a single word mentioning the specific thing budget or union budget. It is not mentioned anywhere in the constitution of India. What is mentioned there, it basically mentioned there is the estimated income and expenses for the financial year the central government will be investing, will be explained. Basically that is called budget. That's what we call it, budget, but it's not mentioned in anywhere in the constitution of India, the word budget. Now India's income and expenditure is managed in these three accounts. The first is consolidated fund of India, the second is contingency fund of India, and the third is public account. So India's expenditure is managed in these three accounts. And now let's discuss what is union budget, revenue budget, and capital budget. So the union budget is divided in revenue budget, revenue budget is part of union budget, and the revenue budget is divided into two parts, which is first revenue receipts and another is revenue expenditure. What is revenue receipts? Revenue receipts is not a bill receipt. Basically money earned through tax, excise duty, income tax is comes under revenue receipts. And one more thing also comes under revenue receipts, it is non-tax sources, dividend, which is dividend income or profits, these all are comes under revenue receipts. And another is revenue expenditure, expenditures on salaries, interest payments, pensions, and administrative expenses, or any schemes or policies on which government of India invests, that comes under a revenue expenditures. Because if you have revenue, if you have generated revenue in the last financial year, you can invest that, or the central government can invest that, only that in that situation can invest that revenue on something else. Okay, if the government is in loss, they cannot invest in new things. The another is capital budget. So capital budget is divided into two parts. The first is capital payment and the other is capital receipts. Capital payment, expenses towards healthcare facilities, development and educational facilities. That is what capital payment is. And another is capital receipts. Capital receipts, divided in some parts. First is loans from the RBI or from the public. Okay, that comes under that's what capital receipts are. And now let's discuss what fiscal policy, fiscal responsibility and budget management act 2003. So in addition to the budget documents, the FRBM, which is fiscal responsibility and budget management act 2003, act mandates additional documents which majority look at India's economy. And through this act, the center has to limit the general government debt to 60% and the center's debt to 40% of GDP by 2025. Okay, so that is what the act was all about. And why the budget is the very controversial, not the controversial, but very specific question you might ask. Why we why the budget is presented on 1st of February every year? Why it not it is not presented on any other date of the year? So the reasoning, the government presents it on 1st of February of every year, every financial year, so that it could basically materialize before the beginning of the new financial year, which is 1st of April. And until 2016 it was presented on the last working day of February, but after 2016 central government has changed it. Now it is being presented on the 1st of February. So thank you so much for watching this video. Do share this video with your relatives or with your friends. And if you have any suggestion regarding this video, let me know in the comment section. I hope you like it. If you have any query, comment it down in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe that bell icon. Thank you so much.